So you wanna be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode 2 of Pimp My CAW. And on today's episode we have this guy, Trevor Anderson. And at first glances you might think, this isn't actually a bad CAW, and that's exactly what I thought when I was looking through the people who had submitted their CAWs for this series. I looked at it and thought, this isn't actually a bad CAW, and I did a whole 360 spin, and I was still, yeah, this isn't too bad. I think it wouldn't need too much work. So, just like on the last episode, I will begin with the things that I like about this CAW. Now, this guy did do a face morph, which is great. You can see here he changed everything. He did the eyebrows, he did everything about his CAW. He did a good face morph, and I like that. And he also did the same with the body morph here. You can see he changed everything. He made it original, and I like that, and it's good. And this guy obviously worked on the attire as well. He knew what he wanted from this CAW. As you can see, I mean, he put on the wrist tape and everything. It looks good. The elbow pads. He knew exactly what he wanted out of this CAW, and you know, there wasn't too much about this that I didn't like. I mean, the only thing that I really didn't like, to be honest, was the designs that he had used on the CAW, because it seems like a lot of people aren't very good at pen tool, which is why they just refuse to use it. Because out of the many CAWs that have been submitted for this, there was only maybe 2 or 3 that used pen tool. And you can see here he used like a star design thing on the kick pads, and the default tattoo on his arm there, which doesn't look too great, and then the eagle on the back, which at first glance I honestly thought was a pen tool, because I've never actually seen that used before on a created wrestler. Like, I've honestly never seen that before. I thought it was a pen tool, and I liked it. I thought it was original and stuff. And then finally the last design is on the trunks here, which is the A in the middle for Anderson, along with the weird, like, Batista-esque belly button design on the trunks, which he used twice there, like one for the white and one for the black outline around it, which is hard to see because he's wearing black trunks as well. But yeah, I like this CAW. He knew what he wanted and he went for it, and honestly I thought that it was a good model and everything, so I wouldn't change it too much. And yeah, I guess we will be back in a second when I show you the pimped out CAW. Boom! So there we go, we are back, and this is it. This is the pimped out version of Trevor Anderson. Now the first thing you'll notice, he isn't brown haired anymore, he's blonde. What? And the facial hair, I did change it up. It was looking a bit weird, kind of. It's just the default like greyish type fuzz on his face there, so I changed that up. Made it a bit recent. I added like 3 different things that you can see. Just under his lip there, there's the little thing, then the whole rounded out thing, and then I put a mustache on top of that just to round it out the shape so it looked good. But the face morph and body morph I kept the same. I did change his hair colour to blonde because I thought it looked better. I feel like this CAW does look a lot better with blonde hair. And I did change up the wrist tape. You can see that I added on little white designs there, make it stand out a little bit more. Change the elbow pads so then they're open instead of just full round the arm. They've got the open section there. Put a circle on the back, and yeah, the first tattoo you'll see here is the one on his arm. It's a custom like armband tattoo type thing there that I added in, just instead of the default one. And the bird on the back, I thought that even though it was original and I've never really seen the bird on the back before, it was a little bit small, so I made my own, which is bigger, and it just goes along from shoulder to shoulder there, and I like it. And then we'll move down a bit further, and you can see the design on the back of the trunks here. It's still got the A, which he had on his original design for Anderson, but the design itself on the back of his trunks is a lot more detailed now. It's got like wings kind of thing. It's like a fancy-esque type thing with the crown on the top and everything. Then in the front we have just a little design there. Just like have something on the front because it looked a bit bare. And then we'll go down even further. I did change the knee pads and the boots. a lot of people feel like they need kick pads with the design on, and honestly you don't. A lot of cars look good with just the boots, and I added a little A design there on the side of each boot just for the Anderson again. But a lot of people feel like they need kick pads, and you really don't on cars. Boots just normally look good, and that's what I did here with this one. So this is pretty much the pimped out version of Trevor Anderson here, and I didn't mess with the body morph and face morph like I said, and I did add an entrance attire because the original car didn't have one, and I feel like he could use one because he does look good. So this is it coming up here. Oh, there, where is it? There it is. It sounded like a jacket type thing with the white trim, and I feel like that it kind of suits the car well, and it's good for an entrance attire here. And yeah, I like it. I like the change. And overall, I do feel like this car has been made slightly better, even though the original was pretty good, because he definitely knew what he was doing. But I feel like just with added little designs and stuff, it can be made a lot better. So that is it. I didn't change the face and body morph like I said, but I just changed up the attire slightly, made the kick pads better by getting rid of them, adding wrestling boots, and then, you know, even just little designs on the wrist tape makes things a lot better. So we will have the match now. Actually, before I go on to the match, I feel like I should show off the paint tools that I used on the car, because a lot of people messaged me on the last video saying that they were not good at paint tool and they were like help and trying to get better. So I thought I would just quickly show you the pen tools that I used for this this car here. So this one is the tattoo that he used on his arm here, and even though it is pretty simple design, look, all you need to do is like half the screen here, do this bit, draw it all up and everything, and then just flip it over, and then it looks good. And even though it might look different to what you see here, is because this centerpiece is used on like the very edge of his arm, like underneath his like armpit kind of, and then the majority of the design that you can see on the front of his arm is this section here, and even maybe the start of this bit here. So that's why the tattoo on his arm doesn't actually look like this. It's more so this section that you can see on his arm, because I moved it around because I thought it looked better, because the gaps here were pretty apparent when you put it on the car. Like, they were pretty big gaps, so I moved it around, and this section here definitely filled up his arm a lot better. So that was the first pen tool that I used for this car. Now the second one I made was a simple just A for Anderson, because he used it on his car like the default lettering. So I thought I was going to do the same thing, so I drew the A, and then I thought that it would look good if I drew the design around it. So I did this. I drew the design. I start with the circle shape going down to here, and then flip that over, and then I added these little sections here going off it, and then after that I drew the crown, and I thought it looked good, but I needed something to fill the sides, so I drew the wings type thing on the sides here. And then I tried that on the car, and it didn't look good because the wings were too small. So I took the wings off. I drew the design, well, I deleted the wings from the design and had them separate, so then when I added them onto the car, they could be stretched a lot bigger than just the design with this bit as well, like the extra bits on side. So the wings were bigger on the side, so it's separate designs here. And then after I did that, I did the front of the trunks, because I knew that they needed some work, because I didn't like how it was just blank at all. It looked like there was something missing from the front, so I just drew a simple design for the front here. You can see it's very, very simple. It's just a 3 little spiky type things coming off the front, and it works. And then finally I did the design for the back tattoo, because for a long time I wasn't sure if I was going to change it. I was thinking about just leaving the default design on, but I thought no, so I did the outline of it all, and then after that I made it slightly, well, I filled in the blank pretty much, and that's how I got this design here for the big eagle type spread on the back of his shoulders. So it's not too hard to make good designs. I mean, mine that I used in this one are pretty simple, kind of. The A is simple enough. This bit on the front is pretty easy, And a little tip here, never use the pencil tool, always use the line tool, because you can bring it around and drag it and do stuff here. It's just simple as that, really. And you just drag it. This is just a quick, trying to redo the same thing here, but very quickly. And you can see that it's pretty simple to use, just doing the line tool, just like that. And you can see 3 little spikes there. That's very messy because I've done it quick there, but that's pretty much the gist of what I did, but cleaned it up a bit, so then it was pretty equal length and stuff. But it's easy. You just use the line tool, never use the pen tool. It's not good at all. But I thought that I would go into detail a bit on how I did these pen tools, because a lot of people don't really know how to make simple pen tool designs and how to make really good ones. So I thought that I would just show that off quickly, and now we will go into the match. So here we are again. Yeah, it's another little side-by-side view, and the only difference you can really see from this side-by-side view is the hair color change and the facial hair. You can see the difference there, but apart from that, there's not really much that you can see from this side-by-side view. So hopefully it's a lot more apparent in the match. Here we are in the match now, new versus the old, and whoa, he's running at me. That's not a good start for him there. Whoa, maybe it is. I've realised that this game has got a little bit more difficult for me recently. I've been losing a lot of matches, so I don't know why, because I haven't changed the difficulty or anything. It's still on legend, and I didn't change the slider, so I don't know what's happening. I've just been losing a lot of matches recently. But now you can tell that there is quite a bit of a change here. You can see on the back there, the boots are a lot different, and on the front, the designs are a lot different. So there has been a big change. And again, in the comments, just comment saying which CAW you like better. Do you like the older version or the new one? And it will just help me out, because I feel like by getting the feedback, just saying which one you like better, then I can see like the type of things that you like on CAWs, whether you like the detailed pen tools, or you like the more, I don't know, just the basic type designs on CAWs and stuff, or if you prefer like the older version here where it hasn't really got a big design on the trunks at all, or whether you like the more filled up trunks where there is a bigger design on them. I don't know, it just helps me out by saying which one you like better and what things you like about the CAWs the most. Because a lot of people surprisingly do like the default tattoos, and I don't know, I can't get over them, because you always see them used on CAWs, so I never liked the default tattoos really. Apart from the one on the back of his shoulders, as I said, the eagle spread type thing. But of course I did change that, because, I don't know, I felt like it did need to be a bit bigger. I don't know if I was right about that. Leave a comment. Was I right? Does the design look better, a bit bigger there on his back? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the smaller design does look better. But I don't know. I felt it needed to be a little bit bigger. And hopefully I was right. Hopefully. But right now we are kind of dominating. There we go. Like the same thing as the last episode. I am just using the moveset of the CAW as it was given. So I don't know what moves he has here. It's just completely random to me. I'm just playing with the CAW with the moveset that was given. So I don't know what to expect here. What his running moves are, what anything is. So hopefully the moveset kind of fits the CAW, because he's not really a high flyer, I would say. He's kind of the I don't really want to say mid-card type person, but kind of like Zack Ryder, how he doesn't really do high-flying moves. He's more, but he isn't really technical either, I guess. He's just kind of, he does, well, I hope you understand, like that type of character. Well, not even character, because I do feel like he could be like a mid-card type person, but his type of moveset, I guess. That would be best way to describe him. Whoa, what a dropkick there. I don't know if that fits. Maybe it does. Let's see what his taunts are after this. So let's see here. What's he got? He's pointing. Yep, there he is. The showboater. That's the type that I was expecting. And what's his signature going to be? I do not know. I do not know. Come on, let me up. Let me up. I don't want to lose the signature. I want to know what it is. Come on. Get up. Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, I've lost it. I've got a finisher now. Let's just see what his finisher is. Oh. Whoa, flip bottom. Okay, he's got a flip bottom. Let's go for a pin. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. No, he kicked out a 2. Alright, well, we're going for the drop kick again, but that missed. Oh no! Oh no! Maybe I was wrong about this guy. He's got some technical moves in here. What is this? Oh, it's stamping down the face. Oh dear. And of course this call will be on communications as well as the old one. Just type in Trevor Anderson to find him. And he should be there. Whoa! The comeback made him miss the move there. So let's see, what's his comeback here? He's got the clotheslines, bounce off the ropes, and oh, there's a kick. Okay, let's see what his signature is. What is it? It's a running one. It's a running move. Whoa, there we go. Flipping over the top. Alright, let's go for a finisher again. Come on, it's time to finish this. It's time. Turn around. And what's it? Has he got another finisher? Is it? No, it's not running. Let's see. Oh no, he reversed it. No, 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 no. Oh, oh. Get down. Okay, well, he has a finisher now, which is not good. So let's go up top. He could catch me. He could catch me. Let's just. Oh no, I missed anyway. Run at me? No? Okay. God damn. He's got a finisher. No, he's going to use OMG. Oh god, I've seen that. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh. Ah, god damn. I'm out of it. Oh. There goes my face. Ah. More like forehead. God damn. Impact. Boom, he's got the gun taunt there, the Dean Ambrose shots fired taunt. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, on community creations, a lot of people have uploaded their CAWs, and when you click on them, they're just default. So make sure that when you upload your CAW to check it, because a lot of them I go on and it's just the complete default look where it's just the bald guy with blue trunks and that's it, along with the default moveset and attributes and stuff. So make sure you have uploaded your CAWs correctly, because a lot of people, it's mainly just the people who've messaged me on Xbox as well saying please check out my CAW. It's usually them who haven't uploaded their CAWs right, and they're just default. So make sure to check, because I've looked through, and about maybe 30% of the CAWs, maybe 30-40% of the CAWs that I've seen are all just default. So make sure that you have uploaded them right, because yeah, it's a bit annoying, especially when I've got messages of people saying please check out my CAW on the videos, and on Xbox saying please check out my CAW, and then I go and have a look and that they haven't even been uploaded properly. So double check your CAWs. And on a couple of CAWs I have commented like on the CAW themselves saying like if I am going to do them or not, because some people have uploaded them and they're already really good CAWs, and there's no way that I can really make them any better. So you know, I have commented on some CAWs that I feel are really good. Oh my god, I've lost again. So yeah, just look out for that, because I have commented on a few saying that they are really good and I can't really pimp them out because they are too good already. So, you know, it's tough. And yeah, please understand, I am not going to be able to get through every single CAW that has been submitted to me. I've already got about 30, and this is only episode 2. So this is the second CAW out of 30 people who have uploaded. So just think about that for a second here. I'm not going to be able to get around all of them. And yeah, just again, if you would like to upload your CAW, go and check out that very first video on my channel where it's just titled Pimp My CAW, and on that video it shows you what the stuff is that you need to have to upload. So make sure you've got a moveset as well, because a few CAWs don't have movesets, and even if the CAW's bad and I feel like I could pimp it out, if it doesn't have a moveset, then I'm not going to bother, because it's not ready for the match. So make sure it has a moveset, and entrance wouldn't hurt as well. And yeah, other than that, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave comments and stuff saying which CAW you liked better. And yeah, I will see you next time.